inside Wing Stadium as the K-Wings get set for the 2011-12 season. More player signings, and who better to talk about them than the Director of Hockey Operations and head coach of your Kalamazoo Wings, Nick Bootland. And Nick, it's been a couple of weeks since we've heard about the latest signings for the K-Wings, but 4 good ones, and I guess we'll start with one of the worst kept secrets in all of hockey. Another goaltender for the K-Wings on the roster, Jared DeMichiel.
Jared DeMichiel is a player who was on an American League contract last year and spent most of his time in the ECHL with the South Carolina Stingrays and the Meyer Jackals. Did spend a little bit of time in Hershey of the American Hockey League. He's a big goaltender. He's a goaltender that uses his size well, and we're excited to have him on board. He will be attending the Boston Rookie Camp, or has just completed that, and then the next step will be the Providence American League Camp for them.
You talk about the old adage, if you can't beat them, join them. For the K-Wings, if you have trouble beating them, bring them to your team. Ryan Delmonte played for the Cincinnati Cyclones. We know what kind of offensive presence he can bring to the table. He now will hang his hat in Kalamazoo.
Well, Ryan Delmonte is a dynamic player and a player who's won a championship with Cincinnati, and we felt that we could use it more experience in that category. Obviously, going to the finals, and our next step is we want to win the championship. So he's done it before. He's played at a higher level. 39 games in the American Hockey League last year. Locked up our center iceman. We have 3 of the best, 4 of the best, maybe with Dean Strong included. Carlander, Davatilla, and now Del Monte. So there's going to be some battling for that, who takes those face-offs out there for us, and I think that'll be a huge strength.
Let's talk about some young guys that are coming in, and we'll start Adam Ross, who comes right out of Hockey East.
Yeah, Adam Ross was a captain in Merrimack. He's a big player. He's 6'4", 210-pound defenseman. He does a great job clearing bodies, and he comes from a good program. He went to a good program, a program that he led as a defenseman there. Big body, and we're excited to have him, and we felt that we could use some size on the back end.
On the back end also comes out a big D man out of Yale.
Yeah, Mike Matczak played at Yale last year and got an opportunity to play some games in the American League at the end of the year. He did a great job with Yale in his 4 years there. He's one of those players that doesn't really have a role. He's not an offensive guy, but he's not a defensive guy. So he's very good at everything. I would say he's not great at one thing. So, he's going to be a steady Eddie guy. He's as solid as a rock. He's a 205-pound kid that's going to come in here and battle.
The 4 newest members of the Kalamazoo Wings, Jared DeMichiel, Ryan Delmonte, Mike Matczak, and Adam Ross, add to the K-Wings roster. Nick, next week there'll be some more signings, and if rumors are true, fans would want to stay tuned.
Yeah, I believe so. We're excited with the next group of guys that we have, and this group as well, and where we're heading this year to start the season. We know. We've talked about the defense a lot. We talked about 2 goaltenders, but offensively, currently, right now, you got to be pretty excited. Yeah, I think the forwards that we have signed and the guys that we're bringing back from last year's team and the expectations that we have as an organization, I don't see there being a problem putting the puck in the net again. I think it was a huge strength of ours last year with the depth of scoring that we had, and we like where we went. We want to take one step farther and continue with that depth.
Head coach Nick Bootland and the Kalamazoo Wings hit the ice in training camp starting October 3rd, first preseason game October 7th, and first game of the regular season, it will be on Saturday night, October 15th, Kalamazoo taking on the Cincinnati Cyclones. Single game tickets for the Kalamazoo Wings home schedule go on sale on Monday, September 19th. Give the ticket office a call for more information at 345-5101.